Last one, which I think quite possibly makes Johnny happy, might be the one that is capable of being the biggest fantasy impact. Theo Johnson, there's not really much ahead of him in the depth chart. He's got big size, 6'6", drafted in the, let's see here, 4th round, 7th pick. I could see him being, a 8 to 12 in the QB land, possibly, if the Giants are playing well offensively. What are your thoughts?
I like him, me. I've drafted him. I've drafted him in a lot of my early drafts, what I've done so far, because I just look at the depth chart. Now they've got rid of, what's his name? I can't remember his name before the show.
Waller?
Waller's just retired. Daniel Bellinger can't stay healthy. For nothing.
He's not relevant. But no one's playing the guy.
This is where my conversation about where I can see this guy getting instant production to help that offense, like I was going on about Bellies, their wide receivers, Malik Neighbors, obviously the one. Then you've got Slayton, who is all right, but he can't stay healthy. You've got Wan'Dale Robinson, who he has all the attributes to be great, just never really used. You've got Jalen Hyatt behind him. But then after that, you've got... You listen to them names, and you're just like... The way Theo Johnson plays, Theo Johnson could easily beat one of them out and just play as a receiver. His attributes is look at his combine testing. It's like 4.57, 92%. He's 10 yard, 155, 93%. His vertical, his broad, his shuttle, his hand span, height. He needs to put some weight on, but that's where I think if Bellinger can be healthy and plays your traditional tight end, and you play 2 tight end sets a lot to help Daniel Jones with, offensive production to keep the ball moving, this is where you could find him being kind of used in the slot and just dump offs. And then he's got the speed, he's got the short speed to then take a dump off 10, 20 yards. You know what I mean? He's one I am definitely keeping an eye on through the preseason, because out of all of these, he's one I'd actually draft in the Orkney. Obviously, at the back end, like we talk about, your 3rd tight end, your 4th tight end, depending on how your draft goes, yeah. I'd definitely pick him up if it's basically a throwaway spot. Just see how he gets on.
Yeah, I'm with you. I've taken a few flyers in a few leagues with Johnson. I do think he has the biggest chance to have the earliest impact just because of the depth chart. And Neighbors, I think that he might, I think he might be able to shine. The new coming of OBJ for the Giants. So, they could have a couple of nice future pieces.
That all depends.
But this year, I'm not expecting much.
That all depends. Neighbors can be good. And it all depends on Daniel Jones.
Oh, yeah. The $45 million guy.
Fucking embarrassing, isn't it? But that's why we like to laugh at the Giants.
Go Giants. Well, right now, I'm happy they're in my division.
Yeah. Easy pickings, eh?
Sorry, Johnny.
He'll come on and start shouting at us soon. We've got to be careful.
Yeah.